Yo guys, what's up and welcome to episode 2 of the San Jose Earthquakes career mode. Last time out we made it 1 month, we made it to the end of January, got through the transfer window, and I realized literally right after I stopped recording that there isn't 2 months to make signings. So we are stuck with this team, of course. That's totally my fault. And I really wanted a center defensive mid that was a bit taller. But we're going to stay with Judson and Yule. I'm actually quite fine with that. This is the team right now. We signed Schindler, Moore, Johnson, and Schkoff last time. And then Wondo got injured for 8 weeks. So we're still waiting for him to come back to kind of complete the full-on lineup. We still have Magnus Eriksson as well, which we can use as a trade piece. But I am going to be scouting for defensive mids. Now, today's episode will probably be a bit shorter. We're probably going to fly through a lot of the games. And most of the episodes are probably going to be like this one because there isn't that much to do when there isn't a transfer window. It's just kind of sim through games. But we do, however, have our very first scout report. This one is our scout from Mexico, Walter Gauthier. He has, I believe we're scouting wingers from Mexico. But nothing here that really looks any good. Because I might be only doing a 1-year thing, it's just not worth it to take these guys who are like 58 rating. Really, 63 is even quite a low rating for me. So it might, for the first one, we might not take anyone, to be honest. None of these guys have a lot of good potential either. So it looks like we have officially taken no youth prospects through the first month. Of course, we're going to do one of these per episode. It always happens on the first, so that will be an exciting thing to do every episode. We have to assign one of them to the forward position and then sign 2 that are younger than 20 with potential greater than the player in that position. So that's what we have to do for the youth. So we have to watch out for that. I could have just signed a forward right there and we would have got that done, but we don't have any other guys as well. I just realized that we can train due to that. So maybe we go in and try and train some of these young guys, try and get them just a few ratings above. Alright, so I decided I'm going to add a training session to try and grow a bit more.
Stop it.
And then Cavillo as well. We are going to train him twice. One as keeper. Oh, all A's. Perfect. Look at that. Look at that session. There we go, boys. All A's in the training. That's what you love to see. And eventually, when I get these youth prospects that I actually want to use, I am going to be actually going into the trainings and doing them myself. I actually don't know if there are a lot of games in February, if any. So I think we are probably going to be going all the way through to March, or all the way through March. So yeah, no games in February. So we are going to be playing 4 games this episode: Impact Montreal, Minnesota United FC, New York Red Bulls, and then Los Angeles FC. So 4 games today. I think March is one of the months where you don't really have that many games as well. They start to pick up after a while, but for this month of February, all we're going to do is just train our players, try and get them a bit higher. There we go. Haji getting up to a 64 rated. And there he is. This works out perfectly. Chris Wondolowski will return for the start of the MLS season. There we go. Thank you. Thankfully, the month of February has absolutely nothing going on in it. So we can put Wondolowski back up top. Danny Houston, you're going to be a sub. And Eriksson, get out of my face. I do not want you in the team.
Okay.
And I just realized in 4 days, we're going to get a new scouting report as well. Just before... Oh, is it? Okay, it stopped the sim, unfortunately, on the game. I kind of wanted to see if our guys could be signed and then we could train them real quick, but that's unfortunate that we've missed that. But yeah, we have Walter Gauthier and I believe Lucas Gauthier who have come back with the scouting reports, and this time we're looking much better. This is actually quite rare to happen. 73 and 72. It's very rare that I ever have 2 70 plus rated players in one selection. but we've got two, and I believe they should be both wingers maybe, I'm not sure. We got Hernan Miranda, 55 to 73, 80 to 94 potential, and we got Hugo Pass as well. Boss. He is 54 to 72 and 71 to 94 potential. He's 5'9". Hopefully that doesn't take him as a center back. That would be really unfortunate, but we could maybe sign these guys straight away. As for the United States, no one really coming through. Lucas Gauthier really's got to improve on the scouting, or he might get fired. Alright, so here are our two players, 80 to 94 and 71 to 94. 5'9" CDM. That is it's a bit shaky. I'm not too sure about that. But a 5'10" center mid, I think this guy could be our guy that we really turn into a starter on the team. 61 rated already. We don't have to really increase him as much as this guy, of course, but I kind of want to sign him right now as well, just to see what his skills and stuff are. Like, I know that doesn't really matter, but I still like to know what they are. But we're going to keep him for now, and we're going to go into the game against the Montreal Impact. I think we're all good except for Wondolowski needing to be captain. Alright, first game of the season. Just give me a win. There it is. Chris Wondolowski coming up huge. Number 8 there, the legend of the club. And he has his first goal of the season. 1-0. It's a bit shaky. We could have done a bit better, and I just forgot. Oh, god damn. I just forgot that we have a couple new players to train, so we're going to have to wait till next week to do that. But yeah, 1-0. We're in 4th right now, and we're going to face Minnesota, who drew against the Whitecaps. We're in 4th with a couple games, playing 2 games. So Whitecaps won, and then LA Galaxy won again. LA Galaxy are very, very good in this, in these career sims, but in real life they're being really, really shaky right now. For this game, I'm going to see how Kashia does in the back with Schindler, because I want to keep it rotating. I don't want to just have the same lineup the whole time, so we're going to put Kashia in against Minnesota. Zardes has 4 goals, I think, in 2 games. Dos Santos has 3, De Jong with 2, Martinez, Medran, Utri, and Rodriguez with 2. Can Wondo get another one? We're at home again, so that is promising for the sim. And Wondo gets a hat trick! And there we are. Wondolowski tied for top goal scorer. Oh, that just looks so good. Wondolowski with a hat trick. Definitely going to begin that in form. As for the team, we've had 2 clean sheets in a row, a 1-0 and a 3-0. So clearly the defensive and goalkeeping transactions or transfers have done well. We are first place going into March 16th against New York. Now I want to see how New York are doing, because I believe they lost their first game. If we look in the East, New York Red Bulls have drawn once out of their 1 game played. So this is actually only their 2nd game. So we could even knock them farther down the table if we get a win here. It is away from home. Can we get the win though? We drew against them in the tournament, and we draw against them again. 1-1. Espinosa gets his first goal of the season, and White on New York gets their goal. So I'm actually very, very happy with how the squad's doing. I did not expect it to do this good. We're going to once again go into the training. There's 2 of our 3 guys increasing in rating. Pos goes up to a 59 rating, and Haji goes up to a 65 rating. Haji, it is going to be hard for Haji to get into the squad, so maybe eventually we sell him off to a European club so we can grow even more. But we're getting on in the month. It's probably going to be, I'd say this is ideally what a normal episode should be looking like, however long this video is going to be. So for the last game of the month, Schkoff is out, so we're going to put Vako at cam, and then Danny Houston's going to go out wide. I don't know how long Schkoff is going to be out, but that is a pretty big loss, and that is one of the problems of getting a lot of players to international duty in the MLS, is that they'll actually be out for part of the season, which is very, very detrimental to the squad sometimes. So we're going to be going up against LAFC. They have 9 points out of 4 games. hopefully we could get a draw. That would be ideal.
A few moments
Timbers
later.
and Real Salt Lake. This is going to be a tough one. But yeah, there's the first loss of the season. That's unfortunate. Lima gets a goal. Yule with the yellow card, but Palacios injured for them. Vela and Rossi, yeah. You can't really do much against Vela and Rossi in this. Alright, so that is the end of the month. I'm going to quickly go over just... Oh god, he really started to tank. Hugo Pass, unfortunately, I think it's maybe because he turned 18. His potential is just shot all the way down. And I'm just going to sign him just to see what he could have been. Then I also kind of want to sign Hernan Miranda, because I don't want that to happen to him if he turns 18. So we are going to sign these two players. I know it's in the next month, but I think we've just completed an objective as well. And Miranda's 3-star, 3-star, 4-star, 3-star for this guy, and he can also be a center back. But at 5'9", he's just not going to cut it. So he's probably going to be sitting on the bench for a while. But Miranda, I think, is going to be a very, very promising player. So I'm going to put him here. I think he's on the brink of making the substitute bench. Schkoff also returns, so he'll be in their next game. I don't think he really would have made any difference against LAFC. I think they're just too good. But that is going to be all for me. I hope you enjoyed episode 2 of the MLS San Jose Earthquakes career mode. We're currently in 5th with 4 games played, and a lot of playing to go. So hopefully we can finish in a playoff spot and maybe win the US Open Cup. That's kind of my goal. Wondo leads the top goal scoring with Vela and Dos Santos, along with Zardes and Nicholson also with 4. That is going to be all for me. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later.